According to the legend, King Arthur was born in a time of great strife and unrest in Britain. His father, Uther Pendragon, was the king of Britain, but after his death, the kingdom was divided and ruled by a number of petty lords and kings. Arthur, who was still a young boy at the time, was sent away for his own safety and raised in secrecy. As Arthur grew older, he became a strong and courageous young man. One day, he came across a stone with a sword stuck in it and was told that whoever could pull the sword out of the stone would be the rightful king of Britain. Arthur, with the help of his mentor and advisor, the wizard Merlin, successfully pulled the sword from the stone, proving that he was the true king. With the help of Merlin, Arthur united the divided lands of Britain and established the kingdom of Camelot. He also established the famous Round Table, where the knights of Camelot would sit to discuss matters of state and plan their quests. One of the most famous quests of the Round Table was the search for the Holy Grail, the cup that Jesus used at the Last Supper. Many knights set out on this quest, but only a few were deemed worthy enough to find the Grail. In the end, it was Sir Galahad, the purest and most virtuous of all the knights, who found the Grail and brought it back to Camelot. Among the most famous of these knights were Sir Lancelot, Sir Gawain, Sir Percival, and Sir Tristan. These knights were known for their bravery, honor, and chivalry and were willing to risk their lives for the greater good. Despite their many successes, Arthur and his knights faced many challenges and hardships. Arthur's half-sister, Morgana, was jealous of his power and tried to kill him on numerous occasions. She was a powerful sorceress in her own right, and she used her magic to try and bring down the kingdom of Camelot. However, with Merlin's help, Arthur was able to defeat Morgana and keep her at bay. The wicked sorceress Morgase was another enemy of Arthur and his knights. She plotted against the young king, trying to lure him into her grasp with her seductive charms. However, Arthur was able to resist her advances and foil her plans, thanks in part to the guidance of Merlin. In addition to their battles against Morgana, Morgase, dragons, and other monsters, Arthur and his knights also had to face a number of giant foes. For example, they fought against the giant of Mont Saint Michel and the giant of St. Michael's Mount, two formidable enemies who threatened the peace of Camelot. Despite these challenges, Arthur and his knights always emerged victorious, thanks in part to the guidance and assistance of Merlin. With his wisdom and magical powers, Merlin helped Arthur and his knights to overcome every obstacle and challenge that came their way. In addition to these foes, Arthur and his knights had to battle against a number of fearsome dragons and monsters. One of the most famous of these battles was the fight against the dragon that terrorized the kingdom. The dragon was a fearsome beast, with flames that could burn through anything in its path. However, Arthur and his knights were able to defeat the dragon, thanks to their bravery and the help of Merlin. In the end, Arthur and his knights triumphed over their enemies and brought peace and prosperity to the kingdom of Camelot. Arthur became a great and just king, remembered for centuries as the legendary hero who united Britain and brought honor and chivalry to the land. Merlin, who had long served as Arthur's trusted advisor, retired to the forest to live out his days in peace. The legend of King Arthur and his wizard, Merlin, is a timeless and enduring tale of magic, adventure, and the triumph of good over evil. It is a story that has inspired and captivated audiences for centuries, and it will continue to be told and loved for generations to come. The legend of Arthur and Merlin speaks to the best in all of us and serves as a reminder of the power of hope, courage, and love. The story of Arthur and Merlin will continue to be told and loved for generations to come.
Kindly help this channel grow by simply subscribing and hit the like button. Thank you.